Oh, shit. Oh, well. Alright, well. What is going on, buddy? This is Don 3000, and welcome back to another video. And first of all, I just want to say Happy New Year to everybody, and welcome 2026. Just got a lot to say in this video today, so just be prepared, guys, for timestamps in the description of what I'm going to be talking about. So like I said, first off, Happy New Year to everybody. And wow, 2025 was an up and down year in my opinion. So I'm gonna be explaining my review on that, and also my new content plans for 2026, and my New Year's resolution. So without further ado, let's get into the review on 2026. So 2025, sorry. Get my camera angle a little bit straight. So first of all, I want to say 2025 wasn't as bad. It wasn't a bad year, but like it could have been better in my opinion. Just quite a bit was going on quite a bit was going on in 2025. I moved. Me and my mom moved out of our house, and we moved in with my grandpa back in March. He was just starting not to do well. He was getting early stages of dementia, and then doctors were saying that he just can basically not get left alone, basically. So we decided that we were going to move in with him back in March. So we sold our house and moved in here. So ever since then, this is, so ever since March, we've been moved in here, as you can tell, of course. And we've been doing our best to take care of him as much as we can. He's been in the hospital a couple times this year. Well, actually a few. And he had a few falls this year as well. And he's been, like I said, I've been in the hospital a few times, and he's been on an ice pick line for Jesus Lord, IV pick line for what's it called? He's supposed to be on it for 6 weeks. January 5th, January 8th is hopefully to be his last day on it, and depending on what doctors say. And then at that, he's basically off it. He's been on a lot of fluids here. Like IV fluids here for a while, and he's just having a hell of a time, and it's just hard to see him, go through like that. So, other than that, I mean, that's why it's been up and down years, because of that. Another reason is, I lost a close friend here back in October, and it doesn't affect me a whole lot, but it does just a little bit. Just how much I got screwed over and all that, and how I was treated, and I was, basically threatened too, and it's just not good. And I knew I had to get away. If someone doesn't understand your feelings and can't accept your feelings, then you just don't even be friends with them, or even be in their life, basically. So even if they make mistakes, whatever, or just whatever. I mean, I've given them many chances, and it blew it. And I don't really give much chances because I just can't take so much and all that. So. Also I've been, of course, I mentioned that, I've been struggling with my mental health here for a few months, I've been getting down with depression bad, and stress, anxiety, and a bit of anger. And then I had a little bit of negativity for a while too. But like I said, I've been having trouble with lashing out at people, and it basically showed earlier this month. I lashed out, quite a bit, and and I had some fights and all that. So thankfully that's been doing a little bit better, but I still have a lot of work to do. So I've been heavy counseling for about every week or two. I've been heavy counseling to try to get myself better. I'm also in talks with a social worker as well to try to help me get out of the house a bit. Hopefully at some point can have a social worker that can get me out of the house quite a bit, and take me somewhere to socialize and all that kind of stuff. So we'll see how that's going to turn out. I'm not 100% sure, but so 2025 has just been a roller coaster of a year a little bit. I mean, I didn't think it was horrible, or not bad. It's just, I'm just going to say it wasn't too bad. I mean, it could have been better. It could have been worse, I guess, but I don't know. It's just still been up and down a year, and I just, if I had to give a rating of 2025, 1 being the worst year, in 2025 and 10 being a great year, I'm going to say a 5. So it's just half and half basically. So I would say a 5 this year. I mean, well, last year now, but 2025 I think was rated a 5 in my opinion. So, but like I said, we're all all our years have been different. Our year has been different. Sorry, I mean I know there's people out there that had a great year or a good year or a horrible year or a bad year. Just everyone's different out there with how their year was. Um, so yeah, that's my review on 2025. And hope 2026 can be a bit of a better year. Hopefully, no, hopefully not much is going to happen. So, I'll get to that part in a minute for my New Year's resolution. Um, so the next thing I want to talk about, guys, is my new content plans for 2026. So, I kind of revealed it a little bit. I think like it might have been a few weeks ago. I don't really remember, but maybe it was earlier this month. I don't really remember, but I'm gonna try out this new content this year for 2026. I mean, it might not work out much. It depends how you guys, what you guys think of it too. But I wanted to officially say that I want to try to do some NASCAR reactions this year for the 2026 season. I may not be able to do. I may not be able to do a whole lot of races, but my plan is to try to do a reaction, of course, for the Daytona 500, and hopefully Atlanta. We'll see how that turns out, but I mainly might react to super speedways and maybe kind of short track. I don't know how that's going to turn out, but I'll let you guys know for sure. I mean, there's going to be some races I'm not going to be able. I'm not going to do, honestly, and because I know my mom wants to help me get out of the house quite a bit this year too, and so there might be some races where I'm probably going to miss, which is all right. I mean, I agree. So I don't want to just be on, fully in the NASCAR this year and not really get out much because of it, like every weekend when there's a race. So we'll see what happens and how it turns out. And I don't really have the problem is too is that like I can only stream from my phone, so it's like if I do a live reaction, like I'm gonna have to have a charger by me a bit if I had to, if my phone runs out of battery at some point. But the problem is too is that like if I react on this TV right here, like down here, I mean I don't have any outlets besides like right down there to the right, so that's like the only thing I can really do for an outlet. So it's like, I mean I could unplug my, but I can't do that because. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how everything turns out first. So I would say I can unplug my PlayStation, but if I want to watch a NASCAR race, I'm gonna have my PlayStation on so I can bring up YouTube TV and all that. So we'll see how everything turns out first. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't know 100% yet what I'm gonna do. So, and I know I'm officially gonna try this, but it's like I'll try to figure out like. I'll still figure it out a bit and see what I can do. I mean, I might have some reactions where, like, I'm gonna do solo, but I might have some reactions where I'm gonna react with other people. I don't know yet. Because I even asked, a friend, if he wanted to do some reactions with me, like, off and on. He said he's interested. So, I mean, because he's a fan of NASCAR too. So, it's just, I'll see what I can do. So, So I'm going to figure out some plans of how to do that, and we'll go from there, I guess. So, but yeah, so we'll see how that turns out. So, anyways, guys, the next thing I want to talk about is my New Year's resolution. I know not everyone has New Year's resolutions, but I do this year, honestly, and I usually don't do New Year's resolutions, but this time I'm going to, just because of how much happened in 2025. So my New Year's resolution is I want to go on a weight loss journey. I'm be starting here this weekend. I went to the doctor yesterday for my migraines, and I saw my weights went up quite a bit again, and I'm not real happy, and I've been having some negativity about them and feeling guilty and all that, and I didn't want my weight to go up and all that. So at this time, though, starting off, I'm not going to really mention what my weight is, but down the road, though, if I lose quite a bit of weight, I will probably eventually tell you guys what my weight was starting off. just because it's just tough, and I don't really want to share it out because I know not everyone what's it called. I know not everyone is uncomfortable like sharing their weight out, but it's like I do because it's just I don't want to because it's just I think my weight shouldn't be like this for my age. I mean, I'm 23 years old, and I don't think my weight should be like this. And because I don't want to get a heart attack when I get older. And just I don't know. It's just a lot, and throughout the summertime last year in the spring, I was on a roll getting the weight off, and I was walking pretty much almost every day, and but unfortunately, my weights went back up ever since winter started. So it's just because I started battling seasonal depression, all that, and it's just I let my weight go back up again because it's like during the winter time, it's just unfortunate that you just can't get out much because of how the weather is out there. I mean, it's cold, and it usually snows, and it's just crappy weather out, and I don't feel like that's comfortable to walk out in. It's like really, really cold weather because sometimes I see people out walking their dogs and all that in this. I'm just like, how can you do this? Like, it's too cold. I don't think, and it's just too uncomfortable in my opinion. I mean, honestly, I tried doing it here a while back, and when winter was starting to start, and I just didn't like walking in there. I mean, I just walked up and down the street, and it's just I didn't like it. I mean, I didn't really like walking in the cold and and all that. So, I know we're all different though when it comes to that. So I don't know. That's just me. So, so yeah, so my goal is to get weight off, and I have some plans of what I want to do. My mom wants to help me out too, and because she's trying to lose weight too. So it's like we're gonna be working together. I can't actually show you what I'm gonna be using. Like I won't use it the whole time, but like just quite a bit. So but this is what I'm gonna be using right here. Quite a bit is the exercise bike. We got this here a couple months ago. My mom's boyfriend gave it to us. So but yeah, this is gonna be using. There's a pillow right here to sit on, just so like the arms right here don't cut in the back of my legs. That's how much my weight is right now, like bad, because it's like when I sat on the first time, like those veins are cutting in the back of my legs. So it's just like why? So that's why I need to get weight off, and eventually I may not use that pillow. So we'll see. I don't know. So everything's just a lot right now, and so. So of course I mentioned, that's my New Year's resolution. But another thing I want to mention too, I have a couple other goals too. Of course, another goal I want to do is keep progressing my YouTube channel and keep growing. Hopefully hit some milestones this year. That's my plan. Just here lately, my channel has just not been doing well at all, and I can barely gain subscribers and views and all that, and besides my gaming streams and all that, I mean, my gaming streams have been giving me the most views, in my opinion, but it's like I haven't been able to do hangout streams much here lately because of that, and even uploading videos and stuff like that, like, I don't really get much views, so it's like, I know I get told to keep uploading, like, custom thumbnails and all that, but it's like, sometimes it doesn't let me do it, and it's just like, what? Because since I need verification needed, but all of a sudden it just works later on, so it's like, I don't know, so like yesterday, the other night, it's just like I try to put thumbnails for the Helldivers 2 videos, and it just said I need verification. I'm like, what the hell is it talking about? And then the next day, all of a sudden worked. I'm just like, I'm like, why is it doing that? I wonder. So, I saw that there was a thing that like you can only upload like certain thumbnails during the day. I don't know how true that is, but I don't know. I'm not sure how that goes. I'm not sure how that goes. So. So of course I mentioned all that, and of course another thing too, of course, is I want to improve myself as well, and improve myself as a person, and be a better friend to people and all that. So it's just, I don't know, it's just a lot right now, and like I said, I'm in heavy counseling for it here for a while now, and I'm trying my best to get through everything and try to improve, and that's just my plan. So so of course, for my videos and all that, I mentioned, that I'm still willing to help people out if needed. And I've been reading the Conquer Depression book for you guys. And I think we're like, what, 3 episodes in now. So, I mean, I'm going to try my best to keep reading it for you guys. I mean, I might not be able to get through the whole book because it's really long. But I don't know. So, I mean, I might not be able to get through the whole one. The whole book even. So, we'll see how that turns out. So, I don't even know. What did I do with my water? I didn't bring it down here, I don't think. So, I'll look at it in a minute. So, but yeah, guys, I know it only took me 15.5 minutes, but like, I know that was just like, I mean, everything was still a lot, but it's just like, that's all I can really mention right now, just with my review and my content plans, and then of course my New Year's resolution. So I know it's still a lot for my first video of 2026. So all I gotta say is that I hope 2026 be a better, a bit of a better year, and hope things can work out and I can improve, and hopefully make some goals this year. That'd be pretty good. So that's my plan. So yeah, guys, I just want to say thank you guys very much for watching. We hopefully can have a better year, and let's get through 2026 strong, and have a good year. So that's hopefully the plan. So and hopefully make some improvements. So anyways, guys, hope you guys are okay with everything I mentioned. Well, of course my review is fine, but like if you guys want to if you guys have any questions, let me know. And if you guys want to see some NASCAR reactions for new content, please let me know. But other than that, though, my plan is to try to do that and see how that turns out with views. But I'm going to do everything I can for sure. So, but anyways, guys, thank you guys very much for watching. And make sure you guys like and share as always, and subscribe, hit that bell. And, we're on the road to 5K subscribers and 10 million channel views. So I can hopefully we can get there at some point, because we've been battling here for a while. So, but yeah, everyone, thank you all for tuning in my first video of 2026, and being a part, and listen to my review and all that for 2025, and my new content plans and New Year's resolutions. So hope you guys have some New Year's resolutions too that you want to, what goals you have for this year. So if you guys have any goals, I would like to, hear it out, guys. If you guys are interested in leaving a comment. So it's up to you, though. I'm not saying you have to, but just if you're interested, you guys are more welcome to. So yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, I think I'm gonna probably catch you all on a live stream today. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that, hopefully. So but yeah, guys, I will hopefully catch you all in the next video. So thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.